Welcome to Black Royalty Success Digital Media TV, where good work progress to be
With
great
breaking
work.
news in downtown LA, where police are investigating an early morning shooting.
It took place in the Fashion District outside a recording studio. KTLA's Omar Lewis is live at police headquarters this morning with the very latest details on what we know about the shooting. Omar, what are you learning at this hour?
Yeah, Megan and Kirk, I can tell you that we're still working to gather information from LAPD detectives out here. But what we know right now is that those shots were fired inside of a recording studio with more than a dozen people inside. It all happened at the corner of 9th and San Pedro in downtown LA. Let's take you to video this morning and show you as officers detained multiple people who were inside of that recording studio. The first calls for help came in just before 3 a.m. with reports of shots fired from inside the building on 9th and San Pedro. Units from LAPD Central and Newton divisions, they responded to the scene. According to initial reports, police identified about 20 people inside of that recording studio. Officers were seen instructing everyone to come out with their hands up before entering the building to ensure that it was secure. An LAPD helicopter also arrived overhead, circling the area to assist in this investigation and search for potential suspects. Medics were also on scene to help possible shooting victims. Currently, it remains unclear how many people were shot and the condition of any victims. We are also awaiting information on a suspect and the possible motive behind this incident. So again, back out here live, this investigation is still in the very early stages. Police have cleared that area for now, but they are still investigating, still talking to witnesses, and trying to piece together the latest details of how and why shots were fired inside of a recording studio here in downtown LA. That's the latest for now. I'm Omar Lewis. We'll send it back to you inside the studio in Hollywood.
Unfolding right in the busy lanes of the Florida Turnpike, a 4-year-old girl along with her mother were shot and killed in a late-night shooting. Now authorities are on the hunt to find those responsible. We have local 10's Joseph Ojo, who's live in Hollywood this morning with the very latest on this. Joseph, just so tragic.
And truly a sad story indeed, Alex. Good morning to you. And that mother and her daughter, they were driving along the turnpike behind me when, for unknown reasons, they were shot and killed. Now, deputies this morning, they are looking for anyone to come forward with any information that will lead to an arrest.
The search is on for the shooter behind a double murder along Florida's Turnpike.
Witness
This
Street
car
Knowledge,
riddled with bullet
Witness
holes,
Street News.
providing some
Check out
perspective
the
on
good,
the shooting.
the bad,
A
the
4-year-old girl
and
and
the
her
ugly
mother,
sides of digital
Beatrice
media
Saintville,
TV.
who was riding inside,
Witness
tragically
digital
died.
media videos going
Broward Sheriff
viral.
deputies
Witness
saying that
trending
just before
topics straight
midnight
from the hot
Friday,
TV box
near mile
watching
marker
menu.
49, they
Get the
found
tea,
mom and
get the
daughter
soup
parked on the
on
left
what's going
shoulder,
on Street
suffering
News
from
TV.
gunshot wounds inside the car. Saintville was taken to the hospital where she later died, and sadly, her daughter was pronounced dead on the scene.
And so the name of that young girl has not yet been released, and there is no description of the car involved as well as the shooter. So anyone with any information, you are urged to give Broward Crime Stoppers a call. The number 954-493-TIPS. We're here in Hollywood this morning. I'm Joseph Ojo.
This is Street Knowledge, Street News.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office is investigating an early morning death of an inmate. Law enforcement sources confirmed that the inmate is 29-year-old Smiley Martin, one of the suspected gunmen in the 2022 K Street mass shooting.
It's heartbreaking anytime we hear of a death. I mean, no matter what the circumstance, no matter what the involvement is, no matter who the person is.
The sheriff's office said deputies were conducting a cell check when they noticed Martin was unresponsive. Deputies began life-saving efforts until Sacramento fire paramedics arrived and continued, but Martin died at the jail just after 2 a.m. Fox 40 reached out to Martin's public defender, Norm Dawson, who said in part, "It is most tragic that Mr. Martin passed away fighting to defend his innocence in the preliminary hearing process. Mr. Martin's defense team sends our deepest condolences to his family, and we are here to support the family going forward." His attorney added that the prelim hearing is scheduled to continue in August, which he believes will move forward without delay. Civil rights advocate and founder of MPAC, Leah Schenk, has been supporting families on both sides of the K Street shooting during the court proceedings.
Going to court and being there day in and day out, it's emotionally charged, obviously. It comes with a lot of emotions on all sides for every single person involved. Everyone loses in this. There's no winners. Everyone has lost, and now this is just yet another loss.
The shooting on K Street happened on April 3, 2022, which killed 6 people and injured a dozen others. Martin was facing murder and weapons charges. Martin's brother and another suspect are also defendants in the case.
It really doesn't matter whether you're somebody that has been accused of committing a crime or not. You know, you're still human. And at the end of the day, it's about humanity.
And the sheriff's office would not comment on this case until the coroner makes official identification of who this inmate is. But an inmate death investigation is currently underway. Reporting from Sacramento, covering local news that matters, Rowena Shaddix, Fox.
Thank you for
40
watching
News.
our digital media, and thank you for your support.